All right. All right. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Shah Barakatham to the brothers. Yahweh Shema Elathah Bashem Shah to the sisters. We keeping this is the Wednesday. Of course, it's a Wednesday law class, but like today is like we're in the middle of the Hanukkah celebration for Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know, this is like it's going to be 8 days. 8 days we celebrate Hanukkah. Hanukkah is when Judas Maccabees and the brothers that was fighting with him with all Israel, we had to fight the Greeks, and we killed the Greeks and got them out of our temples, and we're dedicating our temples, you know, unto the Lord. We're dedicating our temples back to the Lord, and you know it's like we're supposed to keep this and celebrate this, you know, throughout our generation, because this is part of our generation. And so it's like, you know, it's, you know what I'm saying, these things fall under the law. You know what I'm saying? It's a law for Israel to do it. So, as crazy as Christianity is, if we say the laws are done away with, how stupid is that? Because now we're not going to keep the Hanukkah. It falls under the law. We're supposed to keep the celebration of all our high holy days. And our high holy days are days that the Lord delivered us. The Lord took care of us. Look care of all Israel. You know what I'm saying? So we are really, we're supposed to keep these days. And the sad part about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we are so destroyed, we don't even know these things. Because why are we keeping what? We keeping Christianity. We've been taught how to disobey God. I mean, we've been taught to go against the Most High, when all these things are in our laws to keep them. Now, Christianity started with saying the laws are done away with. So there you are. You have that. I mean, that's just so sinful and evil of Christianity. You know, because why? Christianity is from the oppressor. Christianity is the oppressor's religion. The Bible is not about Christianity. How many times I got to say that? You know what I'm saying? The Bible is not about Christianity. The Bible is not about little white baby, little white Jesus. No, that's not in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? We're so destroyed for lack of knowledge of the Bible. Now, when you go to let's go to we're gonna start. Let's start in from First Maccabees 4 and 52. See, this is the celebration of Hanukkah, which we're supposed to keep for 8 days. You know, so this is why we started. You know, we started 2 days ago. Or Salaka, what day is that? That's about 3 days ago, right?
About 2 days.
Okay, you know, I'm saying it's like it's such a. I mean, you know what I'm saying. You know, it's such a joy getting this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we get to keep this stuff. You know, it's like, and not knowing it in the world. When you come to the truth, you start understanding the Bible, and you start now. You what? The things you wanted to be obedient unto the Most High. The things you wanted to do righteous things unto the Most High. Now you're finally doing it. Now you finally get the chance to be righteous. You know, but Christianity has us destroyed, and we celebrating Christmas and Thanksgiving. All the holidays that Most High said in Amos 5 and 21 did, he hates. As we say, he hates the feast. He hates our feast days. You know what I'm saying? Because what? Hanukkah is his feast day. Is the Most High God's feast day. So this is why he says, I hate your feast days in Amos 5 and 21. Now, let's read about Judas Maccabees and what they're doing, what they're celebrating, you know? And really, like I said, our days have been switched up, you know, through being there with the oppressor. Our days and months and everything been just all twisted up, you know what I'm saying? So they're not really like the same, but right here in the Bible is reading like the months we're supposed to keep. You know what I'm saying? It's now, this is First Maccabees chapter 4, verse 52. It says, now on the 5 and 20th day of the 9th month, which is called the month of Caslu, in the 148th year, they rose up betimes in the morning. It's like maybe early in the morning. You know, see, verse 53 says, and offered sacrifice according to the law. I mean, you know, there's a law back in your face again, Christians, you know, telling you that it's part of our law, according to the law. You know, I mean, it would be so backwards and so just crazy if the Most High would send Christ to do away with this stuff. Because why would he do that? That's part of our heritage. This is why we so messed up now. You know what I'm saying? This is why Christianity is so evil now, because why? They tell you these great things that our ancestors did. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter no more. You might as well, don't even celebrate it. You know what I'm saying? Now, said offer sacrifice according to the law upon the new altar, you know, of burnt offerings. See, the Greeks slaughtered, they start slaughtering pigs and stuff on our altars. You know what I'm saying? When they sacked Jerusalem, they started sacrificing pigs on our altars because they knew that pigs were abomination to us. They knew we wouldn't eat it. You know what I'm saying? So they did all this evil stuff to us. You know what I'm saying? This is what the white man done to blacks, you know, and Hispanics and Native Indians. Because we, you know what I'm saying, it'd be good when all Israel understands who they are. Especially down here in Oklahoma City, matter of fact, the state of Oklahoma, you know, we got Native Indians not knowing who they are. You know, and so proud of what they're so proud of their Native Indian heritage. And that's, you know, that's a sad way to be. You know what I'm saying? You're proud, you don't know really who you are. But you know your Native Indian heritage, and you're so proud of it. Yes, and you put a badge on your chest. Yes, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the tribe of this. And you don't even know who you are. That's destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Hosea 4:6 says, you know, God said, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So you getting the knowledge, and now you don't even want to listen to it. Now you say those guys cuss too much. Those guys use foul language. You don't even want to listen. You hear everything, all the truth we be speaking, and now you're going to say, oh, well, they cuss too much. You know what I'm saying? I just really can't. You miss everything. You miss everything, but you can hear, oh, our cuss words. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you've been hearing it all your life. You've been hearing cuss words all your life. I mean, come on, you've been going jobs, people, your boss using cuss words. People, your colleagues, people you work with using cuss words. But oh, you can't listen to the truth of the Most High because, oh, they be cussing a lot. Oh, yeah. You know, and this is why Paul said, though I may be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. You know? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We destroy of the lack of knowledge of our own constitution. Now, let's get back on what right here we'll be learning about right here in 1 Maccabees 4:53. No, it was 54. Salakia. It says, look at what time and what day the heathen had profaned it. You know, even in that was it dedicated with songs and citherns and harps and cymbals. See, musical instruments, they really celebrate. They celebrate, having a good time, you know what I'm saying? Because why? They dedicated their altars back to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? This is the Feast of Dedications, you know, and it lasts for about 8 days. You know? Look, check this out. It says, then all the people fell upon their faces, worshiping and praising the God of heaven, who made Slakia, who had given them good success. See that? Oh, giving them good success. Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days and offered burnt offerings with gladness and sacrifice and sacrificed the sacrifice of deliverance and praise. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a beautiful time for us because why? We back in our temples. We dedicating our altars back to the Most High. That's a beautiful thing, you know, and something we should celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Not about no daggone Christmas and getting a darn gift, you know, or no turkeys and cranberry sauce celebrating the murder and slaughter of Native Indians. That's what you do on Thanksgiving. You know, your brothers and sisters, if you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Now, it says they decked also the forefront of the temple with crowns of gold, with shields. Hey, shields. Shields, the shield of David, like I have on my ring right here. With what the ignorant person says it's a star. You know, the ignorant Jewish man says it's a star of David. You know, it's a shield of David. They said they put the shield, they put gold crowns and shields. You know, and the gates and the chambers they renewed and hanged doors upon them. You know, thus was there very great gladness among the people, for that the reproach of the heathen was put away. You see, this is what we're celebrating. You know what I'm saying? And they always been against us. This was so sad about Black people trying to stay up with America and trying to love America, you know, and trying to love the oppressor and everything. The Bible is talking about the way we celebrate it by getting those heathens out of our temples and getting all the junk that they brought in our temples, just taking all that and throwing it out and building new altars and dedicating altars back to the Most High.
That's why they can't come in here today.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why, yeah, that's right. And that's why they can't come in our temples now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're holy people anyway. We're holy unto the Most High. It's a law that we keep our temples when we have our services. It's a holy convocation. Holy convocations is like separate gatherings of Israelites. This is why the white man can't come in our temples. You know, wherever we have it, they can't come in. You know, this can't come in. No other heathen can come in our temples. You know, I mean, this is the law. You know, we said, I mean, come on, it's so beautiful right here. It says the reproach of the heathen was put away. You know, it says, moreover, Judas and his brethren with the whole congregation of Israel ordained that the days. Slaki, I read it wrong here. It says, moreover, Judas and his brethren with the whole congregation of Israel ordained. They ordained that. You know what I'm saying? This is that the days of the dedication of the altar should be kept in their season from year to year by the space of 8 days, from the 5 and 20th day of the month Caslu, with mirth and gladness. This is what we're supposed to do, these type of things. You know what I'm saying? This is the law. This is God's law. You know, we don't give a damn about the white man's law. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Whatever he's doing. You know, I mean, that's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Although, like, we not lawless people in the land of we are, we keep his laws. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is like what they call righteousness, what they call in the church, serving the Most High. That's blasphemy. That's what that is. Now, verse 60 says, at that time also they build up the Mount Sion with high walls and strong towers round about. Let's check this out. Lest the Gentiles should come and tread it down as they had done before. You see, we're stopping them from doing it again. We don't want them to do it again. You know? So they built that.
So in this context, the Gentiles are the heathens, the other nations.
Yeah, the Gentiles are the other nations. Yeah. You know, I mean, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Because and like when you're reading the Bible like this and these type of stories like that, the Gentiles are not Israelites. The Gentiles are always them Grecians, them Greeks. Well, in this story, the Greeks, that's what they done to us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, you know, I'm telling you, Israel, we are such, I mean, the way the Most High made us, we are such forgiving people to other people. We forgive other people before we forgive ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we don't understand it. Those people are our enemies. so says God in the Bible.
Right.
They are our enemies. You know, of course you're going to be cordial with them. You're going to work on the job with them. Of course you're not going to go around mugging them and doing evil things to them like they did to us. We're not wild animals like them. We're not going to go out and kill them like they've been killing us. You know what I'm saying? When we get in the kingdom, we're going to rule over them. You know what I'm saying? They will be slaves. So says the Bible. You know, so says Isaiah 14. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? But we won't be doing no unrighteous killings like they did to us, because we're not wild animals like them. Mm-hmm. And we are the Most High God's children, his people. You know, so I'm saying it's not righteous to even treat them the way they treated us. It's not righteous to go back and do it to them. You know what I'm saying? But they are going to get the whip on their backs.
That's right.
They will be slaves. They're going to get horrible things done to them, because why? It's only prophesied in the Bible, and God said we're going to pay them back double. Mm-hmm. So they're going to get those things done to them. You know, all this is coming. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what God wouldn't be just. He wouldn't be just if he wouldn't pay them back for what they've done.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If they wouldn't reap what they sow, the Most High wouldn't be righteous. Mm-hmm. The Bible would be, the scriptures would be a lie.
Right.
But Galatians 6 and 7 would be a lie. You know? Right. You know, so they have to get their payback. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I'm not gonna feel sorry for them. You know, they're getting it back. They reaping what they sow.
Right.
You know, now 61 says, and they set there a garrison to keep it, and fortified Basharah to preserve it, mm-hmm. that the people might have a defense against Idumea. Idumea is the white man in the Bible. The white man got certain names in the Bible like Esau, Edom, you know, Idumea, you know. This is the white man, you know. Yes, we are, of course, ISUPK, we use oppressor because that's what he is. He's our oppressor. He's been our oppressor for so many years. Since we got off slave ships, he's just been our oppressor. He's oppressed us to, I mean, come on. Good gracious. You know, that's all he does, is oppress us. Mm-hmm. You know, so that's, he said, to defense our Idumea. Now, boy, that's something, man. That's something. Now, look, let's go to 1 Maccabees, the 5th chapter. Now, it says, now when the nations, now look, we built up, we dedicated our altars back to the Most High. Mm-hmm. We built up our temples. Now, do you know these dirty bastards hated the fact that we built our temples back up and dedicated our altars and built our altars back up? Now, this is 1 Maccabees 5 and 1. Now, when the nations round about heard that the altar was built and the sanctuary renewed as before, it displeased them very much. I mean, come on, man. It displeased them very much. They were upset because we built up our altars. Boy, this is evil. I mean, this is evil. You know what I'm saying? This is just so evil.
Yeah.
They were upset. They were peed off that we built our altars up. Now let's bring it back to today's time. They tore down Black Wall Street. Oh, why? Because they raided and looted our houses. And look, a lady said, one of the old ladies said, she was giving her account. Mm-hmm. She was a little kid, and she said they were hiding. And she said as they were hiding, they heard white women in their houses saying, look at this place. Ain't no nigger got nerve living like this. Boy. You see what? You know, I mean, you see what this same thing, Ezekiel 35 and 5 says they have a perpetual hatred. That means it's not going to end.
Right.
It's not going to end. It's going to keep on going forever. And you know, and on and on. As long as we're in this kingdom, it's going to go on. Or they're really going to hate us in the Most High's kingdom.
That's right.
In Yahushua's kingdom, they're really going to hate us then. You know what I'm saying? But man, they said it displeased them very much. That's what we're up against. People that hate to see us do good. You simple-minded rappers, you running around with all them Arabs and everything. Boy, you're so stupid. Boy, you're so dumb. I see all these rappers, they hanging out with Arabs and everything. Those Arabs don't love you. Those Arabs trying to get above you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they got that, what's that? That big fat DJ. What's his name? DJ Khaled. Oh, man, I can't stand him. Boy, I can't stand him. Boy, he just got to be trying to be extra black or hood or whatever. I can't even call him a nigga, you know? He's Arab, you know what I'm saying? But it's terrible, man. And we bow all that garbage, then call him great. Yeah. Then he goes, DJ Khaled. Yeah, come on, man. Y'all terrible, man. You Negroes are terrible. You like that little boy when he said, so I always play in this class. You niggas is crazy. What's wrong with you? I mean, come on, man. Good Lord, man. You take these people and then, I mean, come on. You all buddy with him. Hey, the time is going to come. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. Time is going to come when you're going to separate from him. Well, right now, I'm saying the Lord is going to force you to separate. Why? Because those same Arabs you rubbing shoulders with and you buddy with, those same ones going to hate your guts and they're going to show it and they're going to tell you. And you're going to have to separate from them.
Right.
You know? Running around with them, rubbing shoulders with them. And man, come on, man. It's terrible, you know? That's right. And it's right here. It still displeases all those heathens. All of them. Now we're dealing with the oppressor right here, the Greeks. But what do you think? What do you think? The Italians, all of them, the Arabs, the Africans, all of them don't want to see us do good.
Right.
They don't want to see us build up and be sufficient. Sufficient. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see us living like that. You know, they don't want to see us civilized. You know, we gotta be wild animals, killing one another, so they can just shake their heads and say, "Oh, them niggas crazy, man. They just always doing." They talk about blacks, Hispanics, and it's like we ain't nothing, just a bad word. Boy, them niggas, they crazy, man. They just kill each other. They just wild animals. You know what I'm saying? They like us like that.
Right.
You know, they don't like you living like them, especially the oppressor. The oppressor don't want you living like him, enjoying life like him. This is his kingdom.
That's right.
He worked hard for his kingdom. He did a whole lot of murdering and slaughtering for his kingdom. He don't want you Negroes sitting next to him, rubbing shoulders with him. He hates that. It displeased you to see them going to he got to go to his Grammys. He got to go to his Grammys, his music awards, and sit next to you, black Negroes, running around talking stuff, all them garbage, the way you talk, the way you dress, the way you act. He don't love y'all. He wish he could just get you down back with his foot on your neck.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
He want to get, I mean, you know what I'm saying? He wants to, I mean, come on, man. He wants to destroy us. You know? But we are just so torn down slaves, we feel we solidify ourselves if we rub shoulders with the oppressor. He's the oppressor. You're not supposed to rub shoulders with him. He wants you down like a slave. And that's what he think of you. All you good for is entertaining him. Now he want to listen to you rap about killing your mother and killing your brothers and all that. He want to hear you rap do that. And tell his kids, see the way they are? Don't be like them. But see, if you want to rap, if you want to get on top of them, you don't want to rap. Like the oppressor gets upset when you come out with a white rapper or something. Like the oppressor, the real top dogs, the real up and up, you know, they don't love Eminem. They don't want Eminem to come and rap. You know what I'm saying? They don't want him to rap. They would love Eminem to listen. You go and tell them what to rap. Don't rap like them. Tell them what to rap. Own them. Own them. Put them on. Get a paper and sign their signature. Get them to sign. Now you own them.
Right.
Don't rap like them. You're not like them. They don't like that. The real rich upper class, they don't love Eminem. So he's like them niggas. He like them niggas and spits. He run around spitting rhymes. We don't want you to spit rhymes. We want you to be over them. We want you to be the Lord over them. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you like that. Oh, of course. This is why the Jewish man owns the music. All the music companies. You know what I'm saying? I know black brothers trying to get their stuff up and trying to get on, but you think you can't ride. They don't want you to rise high as them. They don't want you to do it. Because it's right here in this precept. It's going to displease them very much when you start getting next to them. They don't want you up there, nigga. They don't want you up there. You just a black, smiling nigga. That's what they think you are. That's what they think of us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And Hispanic brothers, I mean, come on, they just say you just niggas that speak Spanish. That's all. That's all. They don't give you a pass. Don't think you get a pass. You don't get a pass. You know what I'm saying? You down in the bottom of the barrel, right with us, right with Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We the ones not desired. Zephaniah 2:1. We the nation not desired. But we keep on fighting our ways. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. That's Martin Luther King's dream. That's not reality. You know what I'm saying? Can't believe a dream. You're not gonna get to the mountaintop. The Most High won't let you get to the mountaintop. You know what I'm saying? If you get to the mountaintop of this kingdom, you sinning against the Most High. You got the mark of the beast. You got the mark in your mind that you love this wicked place that God is destroying. And that's so sad. You know? Man, we talking about what? We built up our altar and our sanctuary, and it just pleased them that we built it up. They don't want us to live. They don't want us to even worship the Most High. You know? 2 says, wherefore they thought to destroy the generation of Jacob that was among them. And thereupon they began to slay and destroy the people. You see what we went up against? You see what we went up against, black man, Hispanic man, even. Verse 3 said, then Judas fought against the children of Esau in Idumea at Arabatan, because they besieged Gaal. And he gave them a great overthrow and abated their courage and took their spoils. You know what I'm saying? So this is what this is what we celebrate. Judas Maccabee in the Bible, man. I love his part in the Bible because Judas Maccabee is kicking butt all through the Bible. His part in the Bible is kicking butt.
All right.
I mean, I love that. Fighting back. You know? Fighting back. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, we gotta understand. And this is somebody that I come into the truth and I just learned about the Maccabees, period. Mattathias, his father, I never knew about them. I never knew there were an apocrypha. I never knew about the 14 books that the Roman Catholic Church took out of the Bible until I came into the truth of the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, this is what we're missing in Christianity. The Christianity, they don't have the apocrypha. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Roman Catholic Church took the apocrypha out of the Bible. You know, come on, they took our records. Yeah. We're supposed to know about Judas Maccabees. We're supposed to know about Mattathias. But we don't know about our heroes. You know what I'm saying? Boy, and nothing grieves me more than to hear that dirty what's his name? What's his name come on late night? Colbert, Stephen Colbert. He talk about, and the Maccabees, you know, boy. You know what I'm saying? Because now the Jewish man, listen to us. So now the Jewish man, now they talk about the Maccabees. The Jewish man, I'm telling you, All in Christianity. I never heard a Jewish man talk about the Maccabees. Ever. They tell me, we're celebrating Hanukkah and the candlestick and this and that and all that BS. They never talked about Mattathias or Judas Maccabee. But they've been listening to us all these years. Getting all the information, because why? They got to keep the lie alive about them being the real Jews of the Bible. So now you're going to hear some simple-minded clown like Stephen Colbert talk about, the Maccabees and stuff like that. Since when? Since when they even knew about the Maccabees? You know? But what do you do to a slave who loves you? You can take their heritage and all their records, and you can turn them against them and say, you're not these great people. We are these great people. Nigga, you just some sorry niggas we got from Africa.
Yeah.
You just some sorry niggas we got from Africa.
Faces.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, what's that?
So the Jewish man took our identity, right? And so they just made them like they are us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like painted the faces like they did the judges.
Yeah, like the scripture, say, yeah. So come on, they did something so much evil to us.
Yeah.
You know, it's terrible. It's terrible. And this is why we got to fight to get our heritage right now, to get our heritage back. You know, life is war. Life is war. And the Most High is all about war.
Yeah.
The Most High is all about war. Let's go to Exodus 15:3. I'm going to show you. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. Exodus 15:3 says, the Lord is a man of war. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. Come on, man. He's a man of war, man. This is why our life down here, it's war. You're going to have to fight to get into the kingdom. You're going to have to bear a whole lot of evil stuff to get into the kingdom. You can't join and be with the people who's oppressing you. And you're going to be, are you going to be next to God? No. You're going to get punished and die. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like you have to, the Lord made it like that way. Because why? You think in the kingdom we're going to have a whole lot of BS in the kingdom? You know what I'm saying? They are going to be under rule. They are going to be, all these heathen nations, they are going to be under rule. They're going to be slaves. So says the Bible. Let's go to Isaiah. Matter of fact, let's go to Isaiah 14:1. Let's go to Isaiah 14:1 because I got to prove my point, what I'm saying. And it says, this is Isaiah, the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. You see that? We're not going to be in the land of America. The land of America will be totally destroyed. It will be on fire. That's in Jeremiah 49:18. You know? Yeah. America, it's not going to be no America. We're going to go, when Christ comes, he's going to destroy all the kingdoms of the planet. All the laws and everything of the planet, everybody on the planet, he's going to go and just destroy everything. You know, this is all in the Bible, you know, but I'm just giving you, you know, brief, you know, just whatever on top of things, or just whatever's really what's really going to happen. Christ's going to come and deliver us by taking us up out in the chariots and destroying everything. Right. You know, all the rulership of the earth that Christ is going to have. And then, you know what I'm saying? You're going to take the residue, the people that's left over, the ones that's not dead, you're going to be slaves. You know? Right. And so says the Bible right here. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, that's Israel, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them. The strangers are the other people, the other nations. You know? Are those Arabs that you rappers love? All the oppressor, the Chinese man, the Japanese, you know what I'm saying? The Arabs, the Africans, all of them. You know, So the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Israel. And so the house of Jacob. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying because Jacob's name was changed to Israel. That's why I always see when I see Jacob, I'll say Israel. You know, Jacob's name was changed to Israel. You know, in the Bible. We said now they're going to cleave to Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord. Mm-hmm. See, our land is going to be back in our homeland of Jerusalem. We're going to live back in Jerusalem in our homeland. That's where the kingdom is going to be built. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be up in the clouds and next to the Most High. I mean, that's so stupid. You know what I'm saying? You tell them, I mean, really. I mean, come on, you lie to kids. You tell your kids those type of lies, you know, and then they grow up, be old people believing that garbage. That's stupid. You want to live next to the Most High. You want to live in the realm of the Most High. How stupid can you be? He created everything. It says the earth is his footstool, and you're going to sit next to God. I mean, that is stupid. Christ is going to come. He's not going to destroy the planet. He's going to take over the planet. He's going to rule the planet. Mm-hmm. You know, he's going to rule the planet. And we are going to possess all the heathens. And this is what the Bible is saying. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were. You see that? We're going to take them captives, who captives they were. We're going to take them because while we were their captives, we are their captives right now. We in their kingdom, we are their captives. So what? When Christ comes, it's going to be flipped. We're going to take you captive, oppressor, the white man. We're going to take you captive. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I know you're watching. Yes, you, white man, you're going to be oppressor. You are the oppressor. You're going to be captive. You're going to be a slave. We're going to whip you like they whip Kunta Kinte and Roots. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
This video will
you know what I'm saying?
Tonight.
You know? Man, boy, it says it'll take the captives who captives we were. Mm-hmm. You know? And they shall rule over their oppressors. Boy, we're going to rule over our oppressors. I mean, this is what the Bible's saying. This is what the Bible's saying. We're going to rule over the oppressors. And it's more in, when you go down to 14 and 21, it's the Most High is really, he's putting a stamp on it. He's putting a stamp on it that once he bring you down, your oppressor, when he bring you down, look, he don't ever want you to rise again. Because when he comes back and see, like I said, this may be before. This when it says prepare slaughter, this is maybe before when you be a slave. You know, when the residue, the ones that's left over, they're going to be the slaves. You know, it's going to be some oppressors, so-called white people, and of course the other nations, heathen nations, they're going to be left over. They're going to be slaves. So right here in Isaiah 14 and 21 says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. You know, a slaughter is mass killing. So he's saying prepare slaughter. He's not telling us to do anything. We're not going to kill anybody. But he's telling us to prepare slaughter. How do you prepare slaughter, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man? How do you prepare slaughter? You know how you prepare slaughter? You get the hell away from them because they're getting ready to die. You stop doing things that they do because the Lord don't want you to do it. You start keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High because the Most High, because he's getting ready to kill them. So you prepare slaughter by no, thank you. Let me get away from you. Let me separate from you.
That's right.
You know, that's the only way you're going to prepare slaughter. You're going to get away from them. You know what I'm saying? Wake up your people. This is what we're doing. ISUPK. We preparing slaughter. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be on the chariots when the Most High tearing them a new one. You know, we're going to be on the chariots watching it. And I pray that you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, ones who are not in the truth, I pray that you get yourself straight and you be on the chariots with me and the brothers of the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Because right here we reading that it's going to be a slaughter. a slaughter of the Most High. He's going to do it. Slaughter of Christ, your sweet Jesus, who you call sweet Jesus. Yeah, sweet Jesus. He's going to come down and tear something up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to be the Jesus you're looking for. You're going to be looking for Caesar Borgia, the little white Jesus, come down and say, "Hey, why is thou? And this is this," and all talking, it's all soft. No, Christ is a black man. You know what I'm saying? He's a black man. But right here, it says, "Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities." He don't want them to rise ever again. Once he take the oppressor down, he don't want them to rise ever again. You know what I'm saying? This is why they are the people that they are like the oppressor. He's the so-called white man. He's the only man. He's the only nation of people that will be wiped off the face of the earth. You know, over time. Over time, they're going to die off the face of the earth. You know, that's in Job. You can do that. That's in Job. Job chapter 20 says about the destruction of the oppressor, and he will be gone forever. You know, so they're the only people that, like I said, all these other heathens, the Chinese man, they're going to still be around. They're going to still be around, but they won't be eating no dogs. You know what I'm saying? There won't be no Chinese carryouts. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, I don't know. You know, maybe they'll have a little vicinity where they live, you know what I'm saying, cook their own food, but they won't have no Chinese carryout. You know what I'm saying? Eating dogs and stuff like that. They're going to live by our laws, the Most High's laws. You know? That's right. And if we hear that it's a Chinese man there eating cats and dogs, oh, we'll come. We're going to go into wherever that vicinity they are, and you know, they're going to get the head chopped off. You know, and whoever, like I said, whoever's over the vicinity they living in, then you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be ordered to. Of course, I mean, we're gonna do our job. We're gonna do our job. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know, it's like right here we are reading it. The Most I don't want them to rise ever again. Right. Ever again. You know. You don't want them to rise ever again. And we got to understand blacks, Hispanics, and Indians. We are those people of the Bible. We are those people of the Bible. We was in Egypt with Moses. We was in Egypt with Moses. We sinned against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We got in the wilderness and went against Moses and everything. You know what I'm saying? We are those evil people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The Israelites. You know what I'm saying? So we got to understand, black man, Hispanic man, and Native Indian man, that, hey, this Bible is our records. It's about us. You know what I'm saying? It's about us. It's about all what we've done. Our records, past, present, and future. And it's a beautiful thing that we did to know about the Hanukkah, the celebration, the dedication, you know what I'm saying, of our Hanukkah, the dedication of our altars. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just knowing that they destroyed our altars and stuff. Destroyed our temples and stuff, and we build them back up, and we're supposed to keep that celebration, you know, for 8 days, and never should be done away with. But Christianity teaches us, you know what I'm saying, because the Christianity is of the oppressor. That's his religion, and that's the sad part about us as Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We still trying to keep the oppressor's religion. That's his religion, you know. And here we are in the truth. We keep the truth of the Bible, which is obedience unto the Most High. That's what we do. So black man, Hispanic man, even understand that we're supposed to keep this celebration. We're supposed to keep this celebration. This is a beautiful time for us. You know, space of 8 days, man. You know, celebrating what you know, what our ancestors did, what they did for us. You know what I'm saying? And coming back to the Most High. And we're supposed to always trust in the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And don't trust in the oppressor. And that's our problem. I mean, we still trying to just really, if we can get into whatever the oppressor is doing, we want to get into it. We want to get into it, and we feel we can't survive without the oppressor's help. Some black people are just so destroyed. Black, all Israel. Some of us are so destroyed, we can't see heaven without the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? We can't even see that because we're such a slaves. You know what I'm saying? We got to wake up out of that. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we do in the ISUPK and the Commander Junior Hard. Wake our brothers and sisters up and understand what we living in these last times. These end times. You know what I'm saying? These last days. Of this rulership. That's what it is. See, people think, like I said, we've been in Christianity for so long and not understanding the Bible, and we're watching all those godforsaken movies. We think that, hey, it's going to be destruction and everything's going, and what's going to happen, and Christ is going to come, and we're going to go up in heaven and live next to God. No, Christ is going to come to rule. Christ is going to come to rule the earth. We gotta, and that's the gist of the Bible. Us being obedient unto the Most High, so Christ can come and deliver us, deliver the 12 tribes of Israel. So with that, I'm gonna close this class. Just want to hit y'all with that, with what we're supposed to celebrate. These are things that we're supposed to. Come on, these are our records in this Bible. You know what I'm saying? We are not supposed to be celebrating no Thanksgiving. That's the destruction of that was destruction of the Native Indians, the slaughtering of the Native Indians. Not supposed to celebrate that. This is what we're supposed to celebrate. 8 days after the 28th of November. So now I'm gonna read security announcements and close this class. We got an ISUPK out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under Commander Junior Hana, rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are here to share themselves of the world. They are to be saluted only. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to court for a period of 6 months. Then after the 6 months, they will be permitted to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3 and 8 through 10. Mayashara, which means 10th in Hebrew. Give to the Treasury Department or the teacher. Priest fund, a free will offering, not mandatory, whatever amount you want to give. Check the bulletin boards in your school, and check ISUPK.com for upcoming holy convocations. Like we're in the middle of the Hanukkah celebration right now. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, shirt, pants, boots, and headpiece. All right, Marjorie, means to stand. I'm going to salute everybody out online. All right. Mariam Shabbat, Mariam Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatam. To the brothers, and now to the sisters, Mariam Shabbat, Mariam Barak, Yahweh Shema Ilatab Hashem Yahshua.
Yahweh Shema Ilatab Hashem Yahshua.
All right, Shalom Israel. All right.